show where they were playing with two other bands, and there was an after party, la la la. So I went, and my intention was to do a video on Sunday, but my voice was completely, like, gone almost. And then yesterday it didn't sound too great, and I was so tired. And today it doesn't sound too great, but it is video worthy. So that's all good. So I can honestly sit here and say that that weekend was the most wild thing I've ever experienced. Those of you who are friends with me on Facebook may or may not have seen my drunken updates, saying stuff like, did that really just happen? Is this real life? Yeah, I shouldn't go on Facebook when I'm drunk, but anyway, I went to Birmingham on Friday, and I got to Birmingham at about 3 because I didn't need to be there early because I wasn't going to the show that night, just the after party, and that didn't really get good until 11, so as long as I was at the hotel door by 11, it was all good. The hotel is like one building away from the venue, so it's literally like a 1-minute walk. So I went with my friend, and then we met our other friends there, and one of them who stayed with us in the hotel, she had tickets to the show, so she went. I mean, she lives in Birmingham already, she just wanted to stay with us. She went to the show and watched who she wanted to see, and then came back to the hotel to get ready for the party. I started feeling kind of unwell in the hotel room. I was like shaking and stuff like that, and but then I had a shower and I was just like, just get ready, because like, here's the thing, I don't believe in some things, but my horoscope I sometimes believe, and there were so many signs of that day being good. I thought, I'm going to really miss something if I don't go, and it turns out that would have been true. So we queued up for the club, but my other friend who met us there, her friend was being really obnoxious and drunk and kind of immature and everything, so unfortunately my friend had to take her back to the hotel, which obviously meant my friend couldn't go to the after party, but it was still my two friends and I going. So I went inside, and this band, I think they're a band anyway, called the Maccabees, were doing a DJ set, and they weren't playing the greatest music ever, so we went to this other room in the club which played like Calvin Harris, LMFAO, like Nicki Minaj, just like music that you can dance to, really good. The main room played like indie songs and rock songs and other songs. I mean, they played different types of music, but it wasn't anything like gangster music, I don't know. Gangster music, what? But we went into that room for a while, and at this point it was like, I don't know, about 1:30 in the morning, and so we danced for a little bit more, and then we were like, oh, let's go back to the main room because that DJ set had finished, and I hadn't seen anyone from any bands at this point, so I just assumed they'd got a hotel room and were just chilling before the show that was happening the next night in the same place. So, oh my gosh, no, that was my iPod. We went down there and we were just like drinking a little bit. I probably shouldn't have drank, considering I wasn't feeling too good, but I did anyway because I'm a rebel. So we went, and then my friend spotted someone. There's this photographer. He's like a LA-based photographer, and I have known who he is since like 2009, pictures of models and stuff, you know, like photographers do, and kind of, I don't know, like people who are like well known on the internet and stuff like that. But like a lot of people know who he is and stuff. But then I just kind of forgot who he was, and then he started taking pictures for one of the bands that was on this tour. So I saw him and my friend was like, "Oh, it's you," and said his name obviously, but I'm not going to say it because it's name dropping and it's not nice to name drop. It's not classy. And then he was like, I thought he'd be the type of person to just be like, "Oh, hi," but he was cool. He like drank with us, and like he's not my type of guy. I didn't think anyway, because he has like his nose pierced and stuff, and he has like, he's not like crazy tattooed, but he has some tattoos. And like he's super thin and tall and stuff, and I don't know, like my taste has changed. Like I like guys who are kind of, like he's American and I do love American guys. But like I just like different types of guys. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with like skinny tall guys, but you know, everyone has a preference. And that's just, I just have a different one. Please don't hate me like you did in my other video. I keep thinking about that room tour video where everyone was like, "You're so horrible judging people," but I'm not judging, I just have a personal preference. But I do love all American guys, whatever. Anywho, and I was just like, wait, I think I kind of like this guy again. And he was like, he was really nice, and he started dancing and stuff with us, and it was just great. And he like took pictures of us and stuff, which was really cool, but I'm dreading the day that they get put online or something, because I don't think I looked that. I hate pictures being taken of me, but you know, because it was him, I was just like, whatever. But yeah, he's really nice, but like, oh my god, it makes me laugh. He's really cool, but I think he's the type of guy who, you know, he thinks you're really cool that night, but you know, I don't think he'll remember who you are the next day, kind of thing. You know, he's just like a person like that, I think. Like, I think when he goes off to another city, there'll be like another person he's speaking to and stuff like that. But he's still really cool, and I still think his work is really cool. And, but he was like, I googled him the next day, like you do. That makes me sound really weird, but it's only because I wanted to like see some of his pictures and stuff. But I realised he was like 26, and I thought he was like 23 at the oldest. I don't know, but he was like 26. But that's cool, whatever. But yeah, and then all the other bands came out and started dancing with us, and obviously because we were dancing with this guy, and you know, he was dancing with his friends who were the band, and we were all like dancing together, and it was really cool. And we were all just dancing together, and I don't really like look at bands and be like, oh my god, I am dancing with this person, how cool am I, la la la. I just see them as, oh, like, I'm dancing with this person and I think they're cool. Which is good, because I hate people who are like, oh my god, dancing with this guy who's kind of famous, la la la, when they're completely not famous at all. But anyway, it was a really fun night, and we were all dancing together, and then obviously we said our goodbyes because it was the end of the after party, and I went hotel to check in because that hotel that we were staying at was full. So we had to go and check in at this Travelodge where my other friends were at. So I got up, got ready, went to the hotel, checked in, got lunch, and got ready to go to the show, which, I don't know, I was excited again, but like, I had my doubts. I thought last night was so good. I don't know if this night will be like the same. I just figured it'd be kind of rubbish. So I went to the show and I got there kind of late because I take too long getting ready with my friend. So she takes a long time as well, I guess. So, I mean, the only band I wanted to see, it was like halfway through their set, so that kind of sucked. But anyway, I stayed till the end of the show, and then our other friends were kind of sticking around to speak to people and everything, but we knew that there'd be like a huge amount of people going to the official after party at this other place, so we decided to get into a taxi straight away and just go. And it's a good job we did, because I heard that the queue got really big outside. We were quite at the front, so getting in was no problem. Although it was kind of funny seeing people get turned away because they were underage. It's like, why bother even trying when you know you're going to get turned down? So we went in and just pied it up, but I was kind of out of my comfort zone because although I am accepting of everyone and how everyone wants to dress and what music that they listen to, this club really was like a hardcore club. Down to like how the bar staff were dressed, how it looked, and the people that worked there and everything were like proper like hardcore people. And the music they played at first was like screamo, but then they played really cool songs like Nicki Minaj, like Super Bass. I love Super Bass, and they played that. Like Miley Cyrus Party in the USA, but then they play like Jimmy Eat World and bands like that, and then like LMFAO, but then they'd play like Backstreet Boys. I judged it, and I really shouldn't have, because it was actually a really good place, but then Alex came and did his DJ set, and he's not a really good DJ. He was just like basically just picking songs off his iTunes, and it was like really choppy when he was playing the songs, because obviously they didn't flow like a DJ set would. So it was basically just him standing there playing with his laptop, but it was still good. And then the other bands came and they recognised us, and we just had drinks together and everything, and talked to each other. Like, apart from All Time Low, obviously, but like, this photographer, and he wasn't actually there. He didn't show up at all. He was back on the tour bus, but I guess he was like taking pictures and stuff, I don't know, and like editing them, which was kind of a bummer because I really fancied him. But it's cool, I'm kind of over it now. But we had like shots and stuff, and at this point I was really drunk. Like, I have probably never been so drunk at a show before in my life. I lost count of the amount of shots I had, and Jaeger bombs and everything like that. And my friends are really drunk, apart from I don't know, there was like 3 of my friends and they weren't really that drunk, but me and my friend were, and we were just hysterical, and we were just talking to the guys and everything, and it was a really nice atmosphere. And again, that after party finished about 3 o'clock, maybe 3:30 again. And we were going, our friend had left all their clothes at our hotel, so we needed, when we were going to get dropped off at the hotel, she was going to pick up her stuff and then get her taxi home with her friends. But then, one of the guys in the band took a real liking to one of my friends, and you know, being a band guy, he was just like, do you want to come to my hotel room for a bit? And you know, she didn't, I mean, she really liked him, and they were like kissing and stuff, but she didn't really want to go there with him, if that makes sense, which is totally cool. Like, it's really cool that she has self-respect like that, because there's a lot of girls that wouldn't go there, and it's all good having fun, but you know, word gets around, and then they expect stuff from you like every time you see them, I guess. So she was just like, no, but he was like, can I get the taxi with you guys, because I need to go to an ATM and I need to get back to the bus, which was like 10 minutes away. So we were like, yeah, totally, come in. And I was all drunk, so I was like telling this girl, I was just like, you've got to go to his hotel room. Obviously now I'm like, why did I even say that? Because I don't know, but I was like, come on, just do it. And everyone else was like, go on. But she was like, no. But anyway, they dropped us off first. And I was so drunk, I got to my hotel room. I don't even remember how I got from the taxi to my room, but I vaguely remember, like, at the Travelodge, the windows are really big, so you can like stand on the windowsill and start like dancing in the window. And I'm not like that tall. I'm only like 5'3", 5'4". So I was like on the windowsill dancing at the window, and I like rang my friend. I was like, look out the window of the taxi, look at me dancing. And me and my friend were like, woo woo at the window. And then they went off, and then me and my friend were really drunk, so we were just like falling off the bed and stuff. But then obviously we went to sleep. But in the morning I didn't feel very well at all, and I had to get up early again to get ready and get the train home. See, this is what like grosses me out. Like, I've had friends in the past who won't have a shower in the morning. They'll be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put my clothes on and go home and have a shower. But it's like, there's a shower in the room, just go for a shower. So, because obviously you're getting the train to go home, but just have a shower, because it's so disgusting. Like, some people's personal hygiene is just vile. So that was kind of gross. But it was a really fun weekend. Like, I've never had so much fun in my life, and I danced so much. Like, I wish right now that I could go out and dance with all the guys again and my friends, because it was so much fun. And like, dancing with a group of American guys is like heaven to me, which you guys obviously know. I'm hoping eventually this ends up with me getting an American husband. No, I'm kidding, but yeah, this video probably bored you guys a lot because it's a really boring subject, and I'm sure you don't really care about my weekend, but I just wanted to talk about it because it was the best weekend ever. And I mean, the band that I like, I don't like, not All Time Low, but the band that we were partying with and stuff, they're coming back in like autumn, so I can't wait for them. It would be so good, and I hope that photographer guy comes back with them, because he was cool. So yeah, that's it really. I think my friend wants to go to the show again on Friday, but 3 times seems like too much. Even though we didn't go to the show, we went to the after party, and like, it just seems a bit weird. Like, I don't like to look weird, but ideas before I make a new video, and yeah, that's that. So thanks to everyone for subscribing to me, and yeah, I hope to speak to you guys soon, and I hope you have a good week, because it's Monday, no it's Tuesday, so yeah, have a good week, and I hope your weekend is as crazy as mine was, because you deserve it. Okay, I'll speak to you soon.